Well, studies show that children who enter preschool and early grades prepared have higher rates of later academic success, and that parents' engagement in that learning plays a critical role in giving kids a strong start, of course.
Yeah, and PBS Kids aims to support the entire ecosystem in which children learn, offering educational and engaging content for kids and supporting tools for their parents. We do need it, Paula.
Sarah DeWitt, the Vice President of PBS Kids Digital, joins us now live from Washington, D.C. to offer parents tips and games to help their kids succeed in the classroom. Thank you for joining us on Colorado's Best, Sarah.
It's so great to be here. Thanks.
Thank you. So what advice do you have for parents who are adjusting to school after a really long summer break?
Well, it's hard to get back into that routine. And so parents should realize that you can choose a really good educational app and use it strategically to help get your kid back into that school mindset. So think about some skills that you know that they kind of slid on a little bit this summer. So maybe math or literacy, or for those younger kids, social and emotional skills. And then look for something that can kind of help them get back into it, start thinking about it a little bit.
So how can parents incorporate technology into their child's daily education?
So really, parents should think about their routine. What is the best time for technology for us? So for me personally, I have a 6-year-old and 3-year-old. When I'm making dinner is the best time for my kids to be using some media, because I need some uninterrupted time. But I need to spend a little time choosing what are the right things for them to play, what's age appropriate and what's educational. The other thing that's really critical is making sure that I build in some time on the back end to talk to them about what they just played. This is really important. A bunch of studies have shown that if parents talk to kids about the media that they use, kids actually learn more from that media and they remember more of it. So when we sit down for dinner, that's when I ask my kids, so what did you play or what did you learn? And I might ask them a few skills like, how would you make that game better? What was the hardest part? So what that does for the kid is it kind of helps them practice some literacy and communication skills, things they're going to have to use in school, telling me what happened first and what happened second. But also then critical thinking, kind of what could have been better, what could have been worse, how would I have done this differently? I really like this tip too because I think it helps parents and kids start to learn that you should talk about media together, that technology doesn't have to just be this black box that the kid does on their own. It's something that the whole family can talk about. And hopefully that's setting up a good habit as the child grows up, that they will finish playing with something and then want to talk to their parents about what they just did.
Absolutely. So what are some specific resources parents can use to really help get the kids engaged?
So for all kinds of different subjects, the PBS Kids Games app is something we work on with educational experts to focus on math and literacy through all of our shows. So if your kids are really into animals, there's some great science content on the Wildcrats games. And those apps also, it has over 100 games, and parents can download them so they can take them out of Wi-Fi if you're going to be like on a plane ride this weekend or something like that. Another really great resource for parents of younger kids is the Daniel Tiger for Parents app. So it's based on the social and emotional curriculum of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and it helps kids get back into those routines for school. Or if it's the first time they're going to preschool, then this is a good way to kind of get them into that mode. You can find more things at pbskidsforparents.org.
All right. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Coming on Colorado's Best today.
Well, coming up tomorrow on Colorado's Best.